And so I realized that Conversations with God was telling me all kinds of things I already knew. And everyone else told me the same thing. I was getting letters from everybody all over the world. They were saying, there's a lie on the front of your book. It's on the cover. It's a bold-faced lie on the cover of the book. It says Conversations with God, an uncommon dialogue. Nothing uncommon about it. We're all having conversations with God all the time. And I came to realize that, in fact, I knew it all along. I want to write a book one day called I Knew It All Along. It's got to be a great title. Better yet, I'm just going to write a book of titles. So, the multiplier effect works when we decide to give away the very thing we do not think we have or have enough of. And when we use the next few days, weeks, or months of our life to demonstrate our havingness around that. And as we demonstrate that we already have what we thought we did not have or did not have enough of, we suddenly have more than enough. We even, in fact, have enough to give away to 10 other people. And that demonstration is powerful. It's powerful. It sets you back on your heels and you say, oh my gosh, oh my golly, I just gave that to 10 people and I still have enough for me. What was I thinking back there before I started giving it away? Now, this idea, this thought, this use of what is called the multiplier effect has been reduced to a few simple words by every spiritual master of every spiritual tradition known to humanity. One such master put it very simply and eloquently, so eloquently that all of humanity of all religions have remembered the statement through the centuries. Do unto others as you would have it done unto you. Why? Why? Because it's a nice thing. It's a high moral thought. It's an elevated concept. Oh yeah, do unto others as you would have it done unto you. No, not because it's a do-gooder, goody two-shoes thing to do. And not because if you do that, God will let you into heaven. But because what you do unto others is being done unto you. It's the mechanism of manifestation. That's how the mechanics of life work. What I do for you, I do for me. And what I fail to do for you, I fail to do for me. For a very simple and astonishing reason. There's only one of us in the room. There's nobody else here. There's just me. Looking like you. There's just me. Imagining myself to be somehow separate from you. There's just me, living in the world of my illusion, where it seems for all the world as if you are there and I am here, and we have nothing to do with each other, except and unless we do. It's no accident that every spiritual teacher from the beginning of time has made this point. It's no accident that every religion on the face of the earth is based and foundationed in these principles. What does it take for us to get it? It's so simple. It's not good enough to simply call this woman my sister. It's not good enough. What is your name?
Jesse.
It's not good enough to me to call Jesse my brother. Oh, that's nice. It's sweet. Oh, Jesse's my brother. We're pals. We're brothers. Elementary thinking. Jesse's my brother is elementary. That's for kindergarten. Here's the advanced course. Jesse is me. That's the graduate course. Jesse is me. Now we're getting somewhere. If we can teach the lanes of the world what I've just said, everything will change. Everything. Not a little of it. Not some of it. Everything will change. And there will be war no more. Poverty. Poverty will be eliminated from the face of the earth. Suffering and oppression caused by the way we treat each other will stop overnight. It's so simple. The issue isn't whether this is true or not. We all know it's true. The issue is, what are we going to do about it? And when? What are we going to do about it? And when? That's a question you're going to answer tonight when you walk out of here. You're going to walk out of here and you're going to realize one of a couple of things. First of all, you're going to realize that you brought yourself here tonight to hear this again. But that tonight, as opposed to all the other nights, you're going to make a new decision and a new choice to go to the next level in your own personal commitment, even as I will make that same choice when I go to my room, to recommit again, to go to the next level again. Because you know what could happen if just a handful of us made this decision at the highest level possible? Can you imagine what could happen if just a handful of us, we're not talking about thousands here, we're not even talking about hundreds here, we're talking about a handful of people. I don't agree. Forgive me for getting into politics. Please forgive me. But I don't agree with the politics of Osama bin Laden. I just don't. I'm not invalidating his point of view. I'm not even discussing it. I'm just saying I don't agree. But boy, do I agree with his mechanism. Because you see, at one point there was only one guy. It was just one guy. Just get it. At one point in time, he was sitting around the place not feeling so happy about the way things were. And for whatever reasons he had in his mind, he said, you know, this isn't working for me. And he talked to a second person. And the two of them talked to a third. And the three of them talked to a fourth. And before he knew it, he had 20, 30, 50, 100, 1,000. How many people ultimately do you think were in that movement? 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, perhaps, maybe? In the whole world entire? What is that as a fraction of the whole? What fraction is that of 6 billion people? Tell me one person can't change the world, but why is it always the one person who does things in a way we would never even dream of doing? But it isn't always just that one person. There are also the Christ-lights among us. There are the Martin Luther Kings among us. There are the Gandhis among us. There are the Linda Rados among us who understand what leadership is. Leadership isn't saying, follow me. Leadership is saying, I'll go first. So we come tonight to invite you to make that pledge. I'll go first. As we seek to change the world. And after our brief intermission, we'll talk specifically about the 17 steps to being happier than God and how you can change your life. But on this intermission, I want you to consider what I've been saying here tonight. Have I come here to give you a rah-rah speech? You're damn right I have. I'm not going to miss a chance. I'm going to travel to every city in this country and every country on this planet. I've been to most already. And I won't stop until the day I die, inviting people, each human being, to have their own conversation with God.